December 23rd and MINISODE 101 here on the channel. And we've probably had 500 new subscribers since our last MINISODE. So if you're one of those new subscribers, thank you for joining the channel. If you want to catch up, a couple things you can do. One, go back and watch all the MINISODEs. So that's where we keep a pulse on what we're doing. They're pretty much live and just real quick videos, usually pretty short, just the projects we're up to at the time. That will kind of give you an idea of the kind of stuff we do here on this channel. If you're into big bucks, we have the legendary deer playlist, which has all the big deer we've killed over the years or deer we've chased and stuff of that nature. We got our trout fishing stuff. There's obviously SBO Live, that's our web show. 6 seasons of that. There is a playlist for each season, so check that out. That's where our best content is, I should say. We got some short films in there, we got some product reviews, all kinds of other stuff you can find on the channel in the playlists. A lot of you guys are here after watching our Gun Week video, and that was a lot of fun to put together. We had a lot of fun doing it. Home farm deer camp is always the best, and that was probably our best video as far as views that we've ever had. And we appreciate everyone who's joined the channel since then. We've also had some people join the channel since Isaac's mule deer solo western trip, and it's kind of funny how the reaction's a little bit different for that video than it was for Gun Week. There's a couple guys who are not very happy with Isaac's shot, and obviously we encourage everyone to comment their thoughts on their video, and we're not always going to agree. Bill Winky said it best: you got to be nice to everybody in this business. Since we're not in this for the money and it's just our show doing what we love to do, we don't technically have to be nice to everybody, but we aren't going to get in arguments either unless we find something blatant. Isaac's shot 400 plus yards, hit the mule deer in the spine. A lot of people took some offense to that. Out-of-state hunters coming in, just taking off pot shots at deer. They should practice more, etc., etc. We hear you on that. We understand. Isaac's the best shot we have here, and we haven't really done a lot of shooting videos, but we will do some more this summer, and you'll be able to see that Isaac knows what he's doing. Nothing is perfect. As much as you want every video to be perfect, every shot to be perfect, every deer to die as quickly and humanely as possible, it doesn't always happen. We get it. We don't want to show the nasty side of deer hunting and get a bunch of people to be anti-hunters and to kind of rise up and try to push our hunting rights and privileges away. But at the same time, hunting is hunting, and there's going to be some things that are imperfect, and we're still going to show it. If that's not what you like, then this channel isn't for you. So that being said, we don't want to discourage anybody from watching our videos. We have a lot more Western stuff coming. Isaac loved his trip out there, and we all want to start joining him on those trips. He's definitely going again next year. I think he's already got 2 trips planned. We'll see about that as he gets closer. But please, if you're into deer hunting and showing the realistic side of things, subscribe to our channel. All right, guys, post gun season here in Ohio, and I'm tagged out for the year, but deer season never ends. We still got a bunch of guys that tag, so we're doing some extensive baiting right now just to see what bucks survived. So far, Stanky's brother, the 5x3, both are alive, and that's about it as far as survivors. The broken 10 has not been back yet. I am going to take some cameras out to some other places, and we're going to try to find some of these deer that have been missing since early season, because this is the time of year that they all start filtering back. So I'm going to go put some cell cams out looking for fat nuts. That's a deer that I really want to find. It'd be cool to get Luke on that buck late season. The buck spends a lot of time at his farm, so it is a possibility. But I'm going to go around, check some cameras today, get some more bait out, and hopefully we find some hit listers. That rub's huge. All right, I'm here at one of my satellite farm mock scrape locations that I talked about in the preseason a lot, and I hung this setup specifically for 3 bucks. One of them ended up dying, a buck that we called Creedmoor. He was killed during gun season. We only actually got pictures of him on this farm one time during the season. He was here late last year, and then we were hoping he was going to come back during the rut, but he only came through during the rut one time that we know about. there's 2 other bucks that I hung the setup for, Traveler 2 and Fat Nuts, and they're both still alive as far as we know. They're both still alive. We haven't got any pictures of them since gun season, but we also didn't hear about anybody killing them. Traveler 2 did hit the scrape during the rut, so I got some video of Traveler 2 hitting the scrape. There were some other mature bucks that kept hitting this scrape, but nothing in daylight. And the way my season played out, I ended up hunting at our farm because the hunting was really good. Had a great time, but this will definitely be in play for next year. I'll bring the same exact setup back and we'll be hunting here next year, and hopefully Traveler 2 and Fat Nuts start coming through here because Luke and Matt still have tags, and Ethan for that matter, while he's home. So if we could get one of those 2 bucks, 2 out of the 3 that I set this up for, that'd be pretty cool. All right, Spartan number 2 is set up down in this little pinch on the opposite end of where my other Spartan was set up. So if those 2 bucks are in here somewhere, they're gonna get captured by our cameras here soon enough. So I'm gonna get out of here, and hopefully the intel we gather from these cell cams can help us kill one of these hitless bucks.